J-Drone here. Check it out. This is a Hubsan H501S, and we're gonna give this a flight. I'm notorious for not reading directions, and guess what? I really haven't read directions too well on this one, but that's kind of like what I like to do, because I'm sure some of you guys are eager to get these drones in the air, and you're gonna do the same thing. So watching me make mistakes, you could learn from. All right, check it out. So that's your battery. It's 2,700 milliamp hour, 7.4, 10C, 20 WH. I'm not sure what that WH is about. Somebody let me know what that WH is about. So we're going to plug this in. And up, plug in, and maybe should have put the battery in first. So learning experience again. Put your battery in first. Put that in there. And put this over here. One thing I will say, dude, I'm very familiar with the Bug series. I flew 2 of the Bugs 2s today. This is what it's comparable to. And Hubsan made this out of a better plastic. It's not cheap thin plastic. It's more along the lines of what the Bugs 3 is made out of, I'm going to say. And we are closed. It's a new chime for me. So I'm going to turn the controller on. Already, this is check gyro center. Calibrate Compass 1. I thought I had to initiate going into Calibrate Compass number 1 by going left and left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. So we are just going to go into Calibrate Compass 1. I have rotating red lights, so we are going to go 2. Calibrate Compass 2. So I'm going to put these blades like this, into my understanding, head's supposed to be down. So we are going to slowly go round and round, and round she goes. And I'm not counting, I'm just watching, bam. And the compass thing went away, and the compass thing that I was referring to was on here. And it's no longer there. From my understanding, you need to have the switch down, you need to have the switch up. If you want to take it out of GPS mode, switch this down. If you want to return to home, switch that up. Record button here, there is an SD card here, there's an SD card there. I have SD cards in both of them. I'm not using class 10s. I'm trying to look for GPS. I'm in GPS mode. I show GPS 5, which I'm not sure if that's the number of satellites. X4 GPS, I'm showing 5. Okay, so we got X4 GPS down here, which says 5. We got a controller GPS, which says 5. This does have follow me mode. If you press in this one, I believe that's how you get to do follow me mode. If you press in this one, I believe that's headless mode. So we're waiting to gather some satellites here, guys. I think I've covered just about everything that I know about the controller. I'm really not sure what these ports are on the side here, just as well as I'm not sure what this port is here. Maybe that would be to a computer. Link that out to a computer, get your footage off of it. Still only linked to, now it's showing 6 to this. Maybe I'll just set this down. We'll go ahead and set this down. I'm showing 9 on the X4, so we're gonna wait until we have at least 10. And now that I'm away from it, I'm still showing 6 and 9. And this is gathering satellites a little bit quicker, but a little bit slower, if that makes any sense. Generally, when the bugs will take a little bit of while to get, and that's what I'm referring to, comparing it to. Generally, the bugs will take a little while to gather satellites, but once it gathers them quickly. This is taking a little bit of while to do it. Controller's sitting at 8. GPS on the drone is sitting at 10. We're gonna wait for the controller to possibly get 10. If it gets 10 and 10, I'll be happy with that. If it doesn't go right away, then we're gonna go up in the air. And again, this is my first flight, guys, so any mistakes that I make, learn off of them. The A blades, which let's see here, these are the A blades. They cross one another. They spun on easily. The B blades didn't spin on so easily, where you actually had to use the tool to stick in here and actually spin them on. I'm showing 11 for the drone, 8 for the controller. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, guys, and then I'm gonna say screw it and fly it. So 2 things this has going for it right away: 5.8 gigahertz display that you don't have to mod, and almost a Duraflex type plastic body to it. We're locked onto 11 satellites and 8 on the controller. I'm going, done with this, I'm going. So we are going to go, and the book from my knowledge will tell you to go out I always go down and out. And as you can see, that started the blades. And now I only have 7 on the control, 11 on the drone. We're going up. And let's see if it's gonna sit. Seems like it's losing altitude. It absolutely is losing altitude a little bit. I'm gonna put it up a little bit and see if it'll sit. There, it's sitting. Okay, so I haven't done a GPS grab in a while. I don't suggest you guys to do this, but it's sitting right here. Essentially where this little green spot and this rock is right there that I just pulled out. Don't do this at home. GPS seems to work. Where are we at here? Our little rock and grass was right here, so it's off a little bit. It was actually right here, which isn't a big deal. So we're gonna do a quick run out. I want to do a quick run out. I want to find out my telemetry on here. I believe height, maybe height says it's 20. It's dropping. No, and that thing's dropping altitude ridiculously. I'm looking for my distance. Okay, I got meters over here, so let's see if I go up. Okay, you got red numbers to the right here, which is your distance up, and then the yellow is going to be meters away, I'm guessing. Or no, maybe that's percent. No, that's your percent of your angle of the drone. So your yellow up here is percent angle of the drone. Your red is your height up in meters, and then your distance away, which we're 13 meters away, is right there. So we are going to go ahead and take this out. I want to take this out 300 meters. And why is it going that way? It kind of just like yawed to the left. Watching the FPV here. FPV is starting to get a little flaky. Starting to get a little flaky, and we are only at 100 meters. And it keeps wanting, dude, it keeps yawing. Let's see. It keeps yawing to the right. I don't know if that's the wind. I don't think the wind's that strong though. We're at 109 meters. The FPV signal is okay. It's kind of flaking out. 134 meters. I'm gonna go ahead and climb a little. Maybe that's my issue. 159 meters. 177 meters. That's what it was. You need to be up a little bit higher in order for the FPV signal to hit this. And we just blacked out. We just blacked out at 218 meters. So to rely on this, and we kind of got it back, we're going to actually backpedal. I'm gonna backpedal, that way I don't lose this drone on the first flight. And it's yawing. It has yawed this way. So I'm going to try to point it back this way and come backwards. We're 190 meters. Dude, it keeps yawing, dude. It is not handling that wind, which again, I don't think's that great. I don't think the wind's that great, man. We're 156 meters away. Dude, it does. It keeps yawing this way. I don't know if you can see. It's facing the abyss, which is no good. I don't know why it keeps yawing that way. And again, I've lost FPV signal. I'm going to turn it this way and face it towards myself and fly towards myself here. So the 5.8 gigahertz on us ain't nothing to brag about. It really ain't. And the fact that this keeps wanting to yaw to the right, I'm not thrilled with. Like, I'm fighting it. I'm pressing that way and it wants to go this way. We're going to get this back so I can show you. That is ridiculous. I mean, there's calibrations that you can do to try to counter that yaw. So I still got 11 satellites. Where is it? It's up there. We're gonna bring it down. All right, I'm gonna fly towards myself, and it does. It wants to yaw slightly. Unless that's just stopping countering that when it's doing that. We're gonna bring it down. Or maybe that's what it is. Let go. That's exactly what it is. Did you see that? We're gonna bring it down. I'm gonna show you again. I'm gonna hold forward. I'm gonna stop. So it kind of backpedals and the GPS grabs it. I was facing this way, and as the GPS grabbed it, it turned to yaw that way a little bit. That way it's facing that way. I'll back this up again to show you it again. All right, so we're facing ourselves, the head of the drone, and we've twisted again. Okay, we're facing ourselves now, and it's twisting again. Which I don't like that. I don't like that at all, that it keeps pivoting and whatnot. But right, we're facing ourselves. We're gonna fly towards ourselves, flying towards ourselves. Let go. You see what it did there? It shouldn't do that. It really shouldn't do that. That's really gonna screw you up during an FPV flight if you let go of the sticks. And again, I'll do it again because I'm not too thrilled about this. So I'm flying forward. I'm gonna let off the sticks. And we were flying forward, and now the base heading is facing that way. So let's try. I'm gonna record here. Recording. Well, let's try. Follow me. So it is facing me. Okay. Follow me is working very well. That's something the Bugs does not have. Let's see. Yeah. Follow me is working really well. So what happens if I go this way? Is it gonna backpedal? It is backpedaling. Ow! I don't got a shirt on, guys. Impressive. I'll give it that. Follow me works really well. We're gonna turn it this way. And let's see here. Make sure I don't bust my butt. We're gonna backpedal, 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 backpedal. Backpedal, backpedal, backpedal. Aha, see? See what happened there? Backpedaling and kind of stopped, and now it's not facing us. That's a glaring issue with this. Not knocking it horribly, but just not gonna pat it on the back. So, follow me mode off. So it tells you when follow me mode's off. I'm gonna stop recording and do a little record out. That is ridiculous when you stop. Look, moving this way, stop. Now. That is ridiculous. Move this way, stop. Now. I'm not liking that, dude. I'm not liking that at all. But all right, let's go. We're gonna hit record. We are recording. I'm gonna go out. So I'm keeping my eyes on it. I'm gonna keep my eyes on it the entire time here. I don't want to stop. And again, it's yawed. It's yawed to the left to the point where now it's flying this way when I was flying straight out. So we're gonna yaw it back this way and bring it on home. We're gonna lift up altitude a little bit. I will say this does seem to have a little bit more pep than the Bugs 2, but that ridiculous GPS yaw is horrible, man. The GPS is just grabbing it ridiculously. Not impressed. Not impressed. I'm impressed with that. I'm impressed with the follow me. Besides the fact when you stop, that it actually that it did that GPS thing. Like here, watch. We were flying this way. It stopped. It got dragged back. It started looking that way. Now it's looking in the right direction. Let's go ahead and take this out of GPS mode and see how she acts. Take out of GPS mode. Bam. GPS mode off. So let's see. Fly that way. Ah, that's a little bit more like it. Look at this. We're gonna fly towards ourselves. Hold on, let's get it up a little bit. We're gonna fly towards ourselves and let go, and it's gonna continue cruising, but it doesn't have that where you're flying towards yourself, let go, and it gets jerked back. I don't know. I'm gonna stop recording. I'm also gonna start recording again. Start recording. And just go straight out here and come back. I like this out of GPS mode. Maybe. Let's see if I didn't lose my orientation, which I didn't. Yeah, this thing definitely moves faster than a Bugs 2. I'm gonna say that right off the bat. But as far as its GPS qualities, I don't know, man. Why are you giving me yawing issues? Maybe I need to go through and do all the calibrations There's tons of calibrations on this. There's a yaw calibration, there's a horizontal calibration. Maybe that's what I need to do, and we'll give this a full calibrated shake, but I don't feel you should have to do all that. Oi. Oh, hold on. Well, this thing's flopping. Hold on, let's see if RTH will work. We're just about in the trees. Nice. We're in the trees. This thing's down. That's great. Great, wonderful. So we've crashed it on the first slide, guys. Let's see, as we're moving forward, I'm 120, let's see, 170 meters away from maybe home point. Kind of wish it would have done this point. I have no FPV signal. And the reason that was happening, I was flying and it was yawing. Man, I'm pretty sure that's like over there. I should have just dropped it and started trying to counter it. 170 meters away from home. Wonderful. Good thing is it's white. Shouldn't be too much out here that's white. I should also be getting feedback at some point as far as like FPV screen on here, you would think. Let's see. I believe I don't get a shirt on, so I'm gonna have to climb through stuff, which is gonna be fun. Yeah, not thrilled with this drone, guys. Not thrilled with it at all. So I'm thinking I was like right around here. Could be wrong. I could have been back further. I don't know. Water. We got water. Hopefully it didn't fall in the water. Alright, we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna look down the water, see if it fell in the water. It very well could have. That's a lot of water. Crap, man. Climb over this. We've done this in the past. I'm still not getting no FPV reception, which means there's a good possibility it fell in the water. Yeah, I have no FPV reception, guys. Great. We're all through this stuff. Let's see if I could hear it. Nope. Not here, although I see something white over there. What a bunch of malarkey, dude. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with it. Not thrilled with it at all. I'm looking here. I'd like to think that it'd be in here somewhere. And again, I have no reception on here. Wonderful. First flight out. Let's go up here. I feel pretty confident that if I find it, it's going to be a one piece. Again, I ain't got no shirt on. I'm climbing through this stuff. Man. Kind of sucks, guys. This one might be a goner. I'm not seeing it in the water. It would glow super white if it was in that water. Go over here. Keep going, keep climbing. Scale this area here. Kind of really wish I had a shirt on. I don't think looking at the footage is going to help none. It could have very easily fell in this water. Oh, man. actually never been back here. Didn't know that this was this deep. This sucks, guys, but that's something that you can expect to happen if I guess maybe you didn't calibrate everything properly, which I don't know. I thought I really should not have had to calibrate everything that in-depthly. White drone out here should stick out like a sore thumb. We'll go down a little ways and then we'll case up that way. Looking up, maybe it got stuck in a tree. Not seeing it in a tree. So I'm still showing the X4's battery. So why don't I have FPV on it? Man. Go up here, look over here. Then I'm gonna have to go back and watch the footage and try to recover it. So I'm not seeing it, guys. Not seeing it at all. What the heck? Should have just let it sit down. Alright, I'm gonna try to make my way over to the other side, like the opposite side. I'm gonna case the outside of this. Maybe it flew further than I had thought. Not in here. Yeah, I would think it'd definitely be in there. I don't think we flew over all this. And looking at the trees, seeing if there's anything white and shiny in the trees, and I'm not seeing none. Again, I have no FPV signal. Why? FPV signal not that great. And we'll take a trip up this way and then go back down that way. Although I'm pretty sure I was there. We're like right here, dude. Right here. Should have just killed throttle. Should have just killed throttle like I thought, but I figured, maybe I could control it. Now, obviously, that was a negative on me being able to control it. Walking down the lines here, walking here. I'm not seeing it, guys. This might be a loss for J Drone. Not thrilled about it either. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Super white drone, man. Again, I'm still showing it has a little bit of a battery, but why am I not seeing FPV? Trying to fire the motors, nothing. Nothing. See, I don't think we were over this far. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the tape. So hopefully by the end of this video, you see that I've recovered the drone, because I'm not seeing it. I'm gonna have to get a shirt on too. Not seeing it. All right, guys, I'm J Drone, and this was a fail. This was a fail on the Hubsan drone. I got another one back at the house that I'm actually a little bit leery on flying. I'm gonna have to watch the tape and see if I can see where it dropped down and retrace my steps here. So if you haven't subscribed, guys, please do. Be careful with this. Maybe you got to do all the calibrations prior to flight. I don't see why you would have to. Drones should not be that dependent on doing full calibrations like that, but maybe it is. Maybe it is. I mean, dude, I got the instruction manual here. All right, guys, I'm J Drone, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. We're gonna go back to the house and see if I can't see where this dropped and recase it later. So the wonkiest drone that I've ever flown in my life is the Hubsan H501S. I've been out here 2 times prior to this, and I've scoured. I'll turn around. I've scoured all of this, man. I was pretty sure I've seen where it dropped and whatnot. Pretty sure I've seen where it dropped, and dude, I scoured this. I went up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down 2 times. I went back home. I watched my hat cam. Always good to have a hat cam, dude. Everybody should have a hat cam when they're flying. I watched my hat cam, figure, well, before the sun sets, and as you can see, sun shining on the side of my face, before it sets, I'm gonna go back out and I'm gonna see if I can find it. And my telltale sign to find something, walk a straight line. So I did. I walked a straight line for my perception, and I ran into a tree. Okay, and I got low battery, so this. I'm gonna wrap this up quick. But I ran into this tree. If you look up and up and up and up and up, what do you see? I don't know if I could zoom in. Yeah, I can. You see my drone. I'm not going home until I get my drone. I do have a ladder at home, and maybe I'll go back and get that. That way I could get a better position on this to actually climb up it. But I'm not going home until I get that drone. So if anybody sees my wife post, hey, I'm looking for my husband, well, I'm out here and I'm gonna get my drone. Again, I'm not too attached to this drone. I was about ready to wash it up and say, nah, whatever. It was a wonky drone. The only things that I didn't do that I think might be on my part was I didn't do the yaw calibration. There's a yaw calibration, and I didn't do the horizontal calibration. I don't think you should have to do that. The Bugs 2, you don't have to do that with. So stay tuned, guys. And dude, I'm 170 some odd meters away from where I was flying. And that's roughly what the controller, which I have the controller, and here, that's the thing. Controller's here. Why, with that being right there, like, where is it? I'm trying to see on here. There, it's in between there. I'm trying to zoom in for you. Why, with that being right there, immediately when I was over here, why the 5.8 gigahertz didn't transmit? Like, if that hit upon impact, there should be no reason it shut off, because the XT30 connections are, they're inside, so it shouldn't have disconnected. I was worried that that hit that water. Like, I got water down here. I figured maybe it hit the water and that's why it shut off, but I'm not sure why it would have shut off just smacking into a tree. But I'm going to either try to throw something up there and have this come down, or I'm going to monkey up it and I will get my drone back. So, from the time, it takes me about 10 minutes to walk home from where I am, so y'all can start timing right now. I'm signing off. It just does that, bro. What, it shuts off? It shuts off when it crashes? If it does that, that's bogus. That is straight garbage. If when this crashes, it turns off the voltage, that's garbage. What's the point of having a 5.8 gigahertz? And the 5.8 gigahertz didn't last more than 200 meters, which was also pretty much garbage. But all right, stay tuned, guys. I'm getting my drone. Mine does it on crash. That's horrible. If that's a feature, oh, we're going to turn the drone off if it crashes, that is straight garbage. That is the worst feature of them all. But all right, guys, I'm getting my drone, so y'all can start your tickers, and I will post when I get home so you can see how long it took me to either monkey up this or throw something up and get it down. Not happy with this drone, I can tell you that right now. But all right, guys, later. And yeah, very sensitive, super sensitive. Like, are you? Well, no, here, look, I was flying straight, whoop, then it would yaw like 45 degrees. That's how it ended up in this tree. I don't know why flying straight, whoop, then it'd yaw. It makes no sense to me. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get my drone, and then I'll post a picture of my drone when I get back down from the tree, or when I get it down, or when I get home. Later. Really quickly, guys, my battery's just about dead. That long stick there, the ladder, climbed up the top of the ladder, used the long stick that I made. That's 2 pieces of stick, and bam. So I'm J Drone. We busted 1 propeller. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Take care.